So you think you know a lot about private equity, eh? Well, we're going to test your knowledge. Today we have 3 questions for you on private equity tips. So let's get started. Question number 1. Which of the following is not a good tip for raising a first-time private equity fund? A, be prepared for a long fundraise. B, be overly optimistic with your projections. C, have skin in the game. And D, get an anchor LP. The answer is B, be overly optimistic with your projections. Raising money for a first-time private equity fund is hard. It usually takes longer than expected, so you want to be prepared for a long fundraise. It will definitely help if you can get a large LP investing early as an anchor LP, similar to how an anchor tenant is helpful in real estate. And having skin in the game will make investors more confident that your interests are aligned. With all that said, too many first-time funds make promises that they can't keep because they are overly optimistic with their projections. To learn more tips about raising a first-time private equity fund, please check out our video titled 5 Tips to Raising a First-Time Private Equity Fund. Okay, so let's move on to question number 2. Which of the following is most beneficial for minority shareholders? A, drag-along rights. B, tag-along rights. C, a majority shareholder that is the founding CEO. Or D, a majority shareholder that is a private equity firm. The answer is B, tag-along rights. You could have a great founding CEO as the majority shareholder, or one that has poor governance. You could have a great private equity firm as a majority shareholder, or one that makes decisions you don't agree with. But when looking at the rights of a minority shareholder, tag-along rights are most beneficial. To learn more about drag-along rights, tag-along rights, and other small details important to private equity investors, please check out our video titled Private Equity Tip: Small Details Can Have a Big Impact. Okay, so let's move on to question number 3. What is it called when the management team of a portfolio company withholds reporting positive news to investors so that it can save the positive news to offset future negative news? A, transparency. B, honesty. C, sandbagging. Or D, relationship building. The answer is C, sandbagging. It is so important for investors to have good relationships with the management teams of their portfolio companies. Having a transparent, honest relationship with your management team will make management feel comfortable sharing the good news and the bad news when they happen. Sandbagging, which is a term mostly used to describe when salespeople and organizations withhold sales information to help meet future quotas, can exist in portfolio companies when the management team and investors do not have an open, honest, transparent relationship. To learn more about this, please check out our video titled Private Equity Tip: It is important to build trust with management. Those are the 3 questions we have for you today. How'd you do? Please let us know in the comments. And while you're there, let us know if you have any recommendations for future questions. We'll be posting weekly quiz videos to test your PE knowledge. So remember to hit that subscribe button.